A 3-year-old dies in an apartment fire as her mother and 2 other children escape. It's the first fire in death in Springfield this year. Right now, let's head to News Channel 20's Jacqueline Driscoll, who is on the scene with the latest in this investigation. Jacqueline.
Yeah, John Stacy, I'm live here at the apartment complex where that fatal fire took place earlier this morning. Now, the apartment complex behind me, you can see some of the windows are shattered or boarded up. That's because residents say that the smoke was so heavy, so thick that many of the residents were unable to exit through their doors. They were forced to escape through their windows. The fire department says they were on scene just 5 minutes after the original call went out. The flames were extinguished in about 10 minutes, but still, that was too late for a 3-year-old little girl who died as a result of this fire.
3-year-old Haley Campbell dies from smoke inhalation, according to the coroner's office. The mother suffered severe burn wounds trying to save her children.
All indications are that the mother was very heroic in trying to get her children out.
The mother and her 3 children were inside the apartment when the flames broke out. The father was at work. The fire department says the mother and 2 of her children just barely made it out in time.
The mother of the 3 children involved had awakened and opened the window, took 2 of the children and got them out the window. And at that point, she was driven out the window herself by the fire, and she sustained significant burn injuries herself.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but it did start in the living area near the front door. The fire department says the apartment complex had working smoke detectors, but the single unit may not have.
The common areas of the complex had a functioning alarm system that awakened residents in other units. It's unclear at this time, but it appears that there were not functioning smoke detectors in this particular apartment.
The apartment complex manager Todd Foster confirmed the complex smoke detectors were working. He says he is devastated and can't believe it after hearing the news this morning. The American Red Cross is doing what they can to help the family during this very difficult time.
Their next steps are obviously to find some safe location. We want to try to find them a safe alternate location.
Third-floor resident who did not wish to appear on camera during this difficult time described a pretty frantic scene even 2 stories above the fire. She says her and her neighbor met in the hallway with their children. They decided they were unable to make it down due to that thick smoke throughout the entire apartment complex. They decided to wait until firefighters could come help them down. Reporting live in Springfield, Jacqueline Driscoll, News Channel 20.